Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So on today's video, I actually wanted to come in with my experience fasting for Ramadan for the first time. I fasted yesterday, May 23rd, the Thursday, and I just wanted to share my experience with you all. So if you're interested, keep on watching. Okay, so how this even all came about is that my best friend, who is Muslim and she's also Egyptian, she messaged me one day and she's like, "Hey Pam, do you want to fast with me for Ramadan one day this month, you know, are you down?" And I'm like, "Yeah, totally cool, let me know." And we came up with a date, and the 23rd happened to be convenient for the both of us. So basically, leading up to that day, I did a little bit of research about what do you do prior to fasting, what do you do during fasting, what do you not do for fasting, and I also asked my best friend, who I guess I'll post her photo right here. She, you know, gave me some tips, and I guess I have my phone and I will be just reading some information about Ramadan and the reason why practicing Muslims choose to fast during Ramadan. What is the history of Ramadan? Ramadan is the 9th month of the Islamic calendar. The term Ramadan literally means scorching in Arabic. It is established as a holy month for Muslims after the Quran was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad in 1610 CE on the occasion known as Laylat al-Qadr. If I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, I apologize. That is frequently translated as the Night of Power. During the month of Ramadan, most Muslims fast from dawn to sunset with no food or water. Before sunrise, as many Muslims have a suhoor or pre-dawn meal. At sunset, families and friends gather for iftar, which is the meal eaten by Muslims to break the fast. Many Muslims began the meal by eating dates, as the Prophet used to do. This ritual fast, known as Saum, is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, and it's required that individuals abstain from eating, drinking, smoking, and sexual intercourse. I just also want to add one little bit that I seen on another site that I was researching on. I'll link both of these sites also down below. It says, why do Muslims fast? The fast is intended to bring the faithful closer to God and to remind them of the suffering of those less fortunate. Ramadan is a time to detach from worldly pleasures and focus on one's inner self. It is seen as a way to physically and spiritually purify, refrain from habits such as smoking and caffeine. Muslims often donate to charities during the month and feed the hungry. Many spend more time at mosque during Ramadan and use their downtime to recite the Quran. Basically, just a small, tiny tidbit of what Ramadan is and why Muslims fast during the month of Ramadan. And I feel like personally that's a wonderful belief, and that's a wonderful way to, like the last part I read, look at oneself and detach yourself from everything else. It's just like self-discipline. You know that everyone that's practicing the same faith as you, they have to just be thankful that they're choosing to fast and that they're able to later themselves have a good meal with their family, whether it's huge or small. They're able to even have that. I feel like a lot of people, especially in America, we take advantage of the things that are just so easily given to us, like food and electronics and electricity, just the option, the abundance, how much food we waste, produce. I think it's insane, and I really enjoyed my fasting experience. So I'm gonna add bits and clips of videos, you know, here and there to show you my waking up for suhoor, and you know, midday, how I felt, and not having to drink any water, chew gum, have any food, to later breaking my fast at iftar with my best friend. We decided to go to a Palestinian restaurant. That was my first time attending. I personally did not have too much, I guess, difficulty fasting during the day. It's 12:05 and I have a raging headache. Sorry for the TV. I will be fasting with my best friend today, so wake up for suhoor. Hi everyone. Ugh. Okay, so suhoor just passed. I ended up making just like a chicken parm sandwich with an everything bagel, some water and some juice and some vegetables. It's 4 o'clock. Now I'm going back to sleep and I'm gonna be up in a couple of hours for work. Eating this late or early is very, very new for me. I never ever attempt to eat at 3 in the morning ever. So yeah, I guess my only, I don't know, I wouldn't say concern, but you know, things that I'm concerned about just for the fasting is not being able to drink water. Of course, I know a lot of, you know, practicing Muslims, they do this and they're like, oh, this is easy, or it may not be easy, but for someone, this is my first time fasting. I'm a little just nervous about the dehydration portion, but I'll keep you guys updated. Hi everyone, so I'm home from work and I don't want to like ding the microphone. Okay, it's 2:06 and if I can eat at 8:15, my best friend says, so I'm going strong. I have not had any water all day aside from when I brushed my teeth, and I didn't like drinking water. It was just like the gargling, so that is the only thing. Hunger wise, I'm not very hungry at all. Actually, I'm not hungry at all. I'm actually also not thirsty, being that, you know, I had to wake up at 6 a.m. for work. Not thirsty, I'm not hungry, so I think I'm going strong. Hey yo, so it is 5 p.m. now. I don't know if you can see, it's 5:02. My best and I, we have reservations for 7:30 at the restaurant to break our fast, and I'm not sure if I'm hungry or if the gas has expanded in my stomach, but I'm not hungry, but I know I need to eat. I haven't eaten since like 3 something in the morning. I have not had a drop to drink since 3 something in the morning, and yeah, but oddly enough, I'm not thirsty. I don't feel dehydrated. I don't feel hungry. It definitely means like there's like gas expanding in my body, but also I don't have dry mouth either, which I think that was one of my main concerns, is just dry mouth and having like bad breath, but that's not really the case. So I'm actually really happy. My first fasting for Ramadan experience thus far. I have no complaints. I definitely commend every Muslim or anyone who practices Islam or a faith where they have to fast. I did not get thirsty. I did not get hungry. Maybe at one point around 11 a.m. I got hungry, but other than that, even at iftar, I could not even finish my meal. I couldn't even have a quarter of my meal. I was that filled, I guess, with like, I don't know if it was gas or, but I wasn't even hungry for my gigantic, delicious Palestinian meal. I had malok Feti. I think that's what it's pronounced. Maloki Feti. Malova Feti, something like that. I'll put the correct word like somewhere here. So thank you so much for watching, and I would like to thank my best friend so much for reaching out to me and allowing me to experience this alongside her. I love her so much. She's amazing. Everyone needs a friend like that. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. And the question of the day is, would you on your own time ever try to fast? If you're a non-Muslim, and if you are a Muslim, how has fasting experience been for you? So thank you so much guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.